Hello guys and welcome to your 1.3 math video. We just got off of a Zoom video where we were talking about practice and place value, expanded form, standard form, word form, and rounding. And now we're going to keep going on with our addition, and we're going to look at this problem 296 plus 468. Now first let's make a reasonable estimate as to what the sum of these two numbers might be. Make a quick estimate before you solve. That's really a helpful tool when you're wanting to add quickly, and especially when we get into these larger numbers. It'll be a really good tool for you to use, okay? So what hundreds numbers do you think the answer to this problem might be? Maybe in between. Got some guesses? All right. Well, let's look at some ways that maybe we could solve this problem and make it a little bit easier by making some friendly numbers. Now, friendly numbers are those numbers that we like to add or subtract because they have the zeros, and so we don't have to worry about any of the other numbers. I'm sure you've probably heard that last year in 3rd grade as well, those friendly or those magic numbers. So maybe we could take the number 296 and maybe we would make this number right here 400. Now why would we do 400? Maybe because the 4 is in the hundreds place? So 296 plus 400. What's the answer to that? If you said 696, that is correct, but is that the final answer? Is the answer to 296 plus 468, is it 696? Or is there something else that we need to do? Don't we still need to add the 68? Now, I want to continue making those friendly numbers. So, I know that I still have to add 68. So, I'm going to say 696. And how much more would I have to add to get me up to 700? Which is another friendly number because look, it's got those zeros and it makes it easy to add. So let's think about it. 696, 697, 698, 699, 700. So how much more do I have to add? 4. All right, so 696 plus 4 gives me 700. Now, wait a minute, all I've done was I've taken 4 away from this 68, and I've got to 700. So how much more do I have to add to that 700 so that I have a total of 68? So I added 4, so I've added part of it. So 68 minus 4 is 64. So now I would say 700 plus 64. And that gives me the answer of 764. And guys, that is the final answer to 296 plus 468. Now you say, Miss Elliott, why did you do all these steps? Well, I was just trying to make it into friendly numbers, numbers with zeros, because those are the easiest ones to solve. And so what we did was we broke apart that 468 into 400, which is the zeros, which is a friendly number. And then we can't forget to add the 68, the 10s and the 1s, because that's what gives us our final answer. Maybe you tried it a different way. Maybe you did 200 plus 400. And if you did 200 plus 400, that is fine. But remember, you still have to add the 96 and the 68. Or maybe you said, 296 is really close to 300. So I'm going to round that up to the nearest 100. And I'm going to say 300 plus 468. Make that a friendly number. 300 as the zeros plus 468. Now that gives you 768. But we know the answer is 764. Now, if I think about it, 296, if I were to count up, how far would I have to count up to get to that 300? If you said 4, that's correct. So when you get that answer of 768, you have to subtract that 4 that you added in at the beginning. And when you do that, 768 minus 4, that will give you the answer of 764. Now that's just another way of adding, especially when we start getting into these bigger numbers, to make it a little bit more friendly and a little bit more easy, a little bit more concise and clear for you. So let's talk about the pages that you need to work on today. So you have pages 271 and 272. And then if you notice on your daily checklist, page 273, I've made that an optional assignment. So if you want to do that, great. And then I've asked you to do page 274. So again, if you have any questions for me, all you have to do is reach out. I'll be glad to help you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk with you soon. Bye.